Coming soon on Patreon, Luda loses respect from both sides, and Jack Black is the world's worst friend. Plus, over 310 exclusives with a new one every week, Q&As, talk to me on Discord, and more at patreon.com/dosabuckley. Welcome to Scumbags of the Internet. This is the feature where I find some human stain on the sheets of society and point them out to you for your amusement. Sometimes it's just some nobody, but most of the time these days, they're the new celebrities. Social media goofballs. Like we have with today's multitude of scumbags. Lynn, LifeisMizzy, Rakai, and really all IRL streamers. An IRL streamer, or in real life streamer, is just as the name implies. While streaming started out as people playing video games in their dirty bedrooms for the amusement of whoever liked watching that, it's now evolved, or devolved, depending on your perspective, to filming yourself doing nearly anything. Like, say, harassing people or breaking the law. So, we begin with Lynn, who, like all these people, once you go down the rabbit hole, it's seemingly endless, the number of accusations they have. We'll start with the shoplifting, I suppose. So this goes viral toward the end of last year. She's grocery shopping at a Target, and people watch this for some insane reason. Please rethink your life choices if you sit around and watch hours of other people living their lives and go live your own. But anyway, we see her using the self-checkout, where she scans a stick of butter that she's put on top of a pack of meat, and then puts both items in the bag. She tries to defend this later on by showing a receipt that no one believes, and when that doesn't work, she responds with this.
I'm telling you, bro, even if it was the stakes, bro, yo, bro, ain't nobody missing no fucking money, bitch. Calm the fuck down. No Target is not losing no type of fucking money from some stakes, bitch.
I apologize for the quality. I didn't record this, but that is her actual voice. Who's voluntarily listening to this? She sounds like Miley Cyrus gargled glass. So anyway, turns out Nina steals all the time. Someone made a compilation of all the time she's done this same scanner trick, which she seems to hover around 3,000 to 6,000 subscribers a month in a lot of these clips. If her cut is $3 from that, that's $9,000 to $18,000 a month, and she's stealing steak? That's a fetish thing at this point. I knew someone decades ago who grew up rich who would shoplift from the liquor store just for the thrill of it. So, that rabbit hole I mentioned? There's another clip of Nina holding down some dude that is clearly trying to run away, who doesn't want to be touched, while another one of these losers rubs her ass on him. He later said he felt assaulted, but then deleted the post, probably because he got mocked. A man can't be sexually assaulted. Anyway, this all resulted in Nina getting banned for maybe a week or so, committing multiple crimes on stream. No problemo, says old Dan Clancy. About a week after she gets unbanned, she walks into traffic in New York City to dance, then gets mad when cars try and drive around her. You know, if Ma'am Dammy wants to become more popular, he should make it legal to... We move on to LifeisMizzy, which if you watch her, then your life is miserable. So she's doing this stream where she's walking around dressed as a cop in an outfit she got on clearance the day before Spirit Halloween closes for the year, handing out fake tickets. LOL. She tells this guy he's getting a ticket for having his shoe untied. Here's his response.
He said, next time I'm gonna spit on your stupid ass. Is that what he said?
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. No, what's crazy is that you treat human beings like they're all extras on your show. You know, I've been thinking about this. All these IRL streamers who bother other people in public for their content, making prank videos and shit, they should have to pay them the SAG rate that extras get paid to be in TV shows and movies. The minimum, I'm told by someone who does that kind of work, is $1,246 a day. This woman, real name Marissa Gill, is a failing actress. She's in Hollywood. You can see they're on the Walk of Fame. She knows this. Anyway, this clip kinda has a happy ending, so she basically calls the guy a coward for not saying that he wants to spit on her while they were still there.
No, he could have just said that on camera.
Oh.
If you're gonna say something like that, say it on camera, you know?
Well, you're about to get your wish, Mizzy, because our friend has more to
I
say.
think I learned my lesson from that one.
Hey, check it out. The next time you do it, this your last warning. You did it to me twice. Stop disrespecting me, bro. I don't know you. Don't let her get you in trouble. Because you a guy, bro. Stop doing that.
Let's see that one more time.
Hey, check it out.
Oh, that's so good. I hope that costume was paid for, because if it was a rental, she's gonna lose the deposit on those shorts.
Get up, get up, get up.
She claims on Twitter, it wasn't a prank. IDKY, the person who posted that clip, said that. I'm not a prankster streamer. Then what the fuck are you? A performance artist? Like, this is why these people piss me off so much. Same with Nina. It's how unapologetic they are. They defend their own shitty behavior as if there's nothing wrong with it. Because to them, there isn't. They're such narcissists. They have such main character syndrome. Of course she should be allowed to just walk around and bother other people for content. Why else were these people put on the earth? Yeah, actually, Buckley, it's not illegal to record strangers in public. You don't have a right to privacy. Yeah, I'm aware of this. It's also not illegal to lick door handles or shit in a public toilet and not flush. But civilized humans don't do those things either. Leave people alone, or get their permission first before trying to make them part of your garbage content. Anyway, we move on to Rakai. He's a child that seemed to spawn out of Kai Cenat's content. You know what? I don't even really give a fuck about the lore of these losers, but this one's an older example. But as you know from previous videos, if I hate anything more than IRL streamers, it's IRL streamers who make content while they drive. This kid is 17 years old, by the way, driving around wearing a fake beard for some reason, both hands on his phone, not looking at the road, not in a self-driving car, and he looks up and swerves to avoid hitting something, or someone, and doesn't give a fuck.
Oh my god. Oh shit. What should I play?
Oh man, I almost hit something with the 3,000 pounds of steel and glass I'm supposed to be in control of. Anyway, how do I get the music on this thing? Fuck right off. I've been critical of Extra Emily for that in the past, too. There's probably a dozen clips of her driving while streaming and not paying attention. Like this one where she's doing 60 over a speed bump. And of course, there was the Jack Doherty incident, hydroplaning across 2 lanes of traffic because he was reading his chat while speeding. I honestly think all IRL streamers should be banned. But if they're not going to do that, at least get rid of the ones who drive. But Twitch won't. They unbanned these people after a couple of days, giving them a little time out. They banned a guy who combined both my least favorite things about these douchebags. A guy named Swifty was doing food delivery streams. People say that like it's a normal combination of words. He was live streaming himself, driving around to people's houses, effectively doxing a bunch of people, reading and responding to the chat while he's doing it. And he makes this somber video about how I've been doing it to make ends meet because January and February are the worst months for ad revenue. Fuck your ad revenue. Who gives a shit? Well, Twitch, I guess, cares about their cut because, again, they unbanned him after like a day. You know, maybe I'm blaming the wrong people for this because clearly there's no real punishment for any of this. Twitch says illegal activity is prohibited, but we just saw clips of people stealing, committing sexual assault, impersonating a police officer, and driving distracted and possibly without a proper license. All of them still allowed to do this. All of them inspiring other creators to do the same thing because we know that Twitch is where originality goes to die. One girl does a stream in a hot tub, and then 1,000 more do the same thing. So when, not if, when someone kills someone with their car during an IRL stream, perhaps we should blame Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, who considers himself a personal friend of Extra Emily and knows exactly what she does on her streams. We should blame him for allowing this to go on. He could ban them all. After all, they banned implied nudity when girls were wearing black bars and pretending to be naked. Oh no, scary. What if someone saw a breast? But they won't ban people who drive while streaming, something that has a real potential to cause harm. Quite the fucking priorities there, Danny boy. But I guess when you look like the fucking keyboard player for a Jimmy Buffett cover band, you just want everyone to relax, man. It's like, sometimes crimes need to be committed to make good art, man. Can't be letting potential vehicular homicides harsh my buzz. I don't have time to be making rules. I have to find a hat and facial hair combo that makes me look more like a cross between Crocodile Dundee and a pedophile. So, thanks to today's scumbags of the internet, Nina Lynn, LifeisMizzy, Rakai, all IRL streamers who harass the public or put people in danger, but also Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, a 62-year-old man who doesn't want to change any policies that could upset a 28-year-old Asian girl, for showing us that no matter what we do in life, we'll always be better than they are.